Hello guys, my name is Martin. Welcome back to Stellaris, where we are going to kick off fast speed and all that. What's this? The second state started to integrate some people. Okay. I do not know who the second states are. Apparently they're big enough to get the Lathrabian guys, girls, aliens, things, whatever they are. Would actually like to know where the Lathrabians are, because they do come up from time to time and I can never find them. Ah, right there. Big ass name right there. Okay, so that's the end of the Lathrabians, presumably. All is well. No one cares. I have gone ahead between videos and queued up a buttload of colony ships. Not there. Here and there. Many colony ships. We're gonna send them to a lot of different planets. And we're gonna be gene tweaking quite a bit. I've mostly sent out actually, that's not true. I've mostly sent out synths in my colony ships, so we won't need to tweak a lot. Some of my synths have actually gotten some ethics divergence and are now better at different stuff, which is kind of interesting.
Research complete.
Gamma laser. Give me energy credits. Don't need it right now, but when we do go to war and move the fleet out, yeah, it's gonna cost us something. Did you guys have a war at some point? I don't remember seeing this bulge being quite so. I may be misremembering, I'm not sure. I'm tempted to go and check out some of the old videos. Wiesen Tertius, that's one of my colony ships. No, it's not. Then what was it? A crew quarter and an engineering base. Right. So now we can park ships at Tertius, which is nice, just as a backup. Let's see here. Wiesen is here. Skipton is actually not that far from Wiesen, but we are going to be producing ships in Wiesen. So I thought it made sense to get some engineering bay and crew quarters there as well. It's not a big deal. They have war. It looks like it might be between
research complete.
Rebel breakouts. Railgun. More station health. And I think we're gonna knock out these two. May do some battleships, some cruisers at some point with some strike crafts. Part of my reason for not using the strike craft though is I always worry about that kind of technology bugging, not bugging, but making the game go slower for performance issues. Since yeah, lots of small crafts, and they do render them, so yeah. Missiles kinda do the same thing, but yeah. The Yanari are at war with the Silk Attack. These guys down here? Really? That's far. The Hegemony and the Forfosan Republic. Now you're talking. It's not these guys actually. There is someone like these there, but the the Forfosan Republic here, they're not nothing. They're only equivalent to me, so they are weaker than the Yanari, though. And they're not gonna get any help from these guys. They are pathetic in every sense of the word. But if we, at this point, could get a war with them, like if they were to attack the Felnals, it needs to be a defensive war, that's the thing. They no longer have dark matter. Okay, so there goes our dark matter reactor. That's 10 energy and some science. Suddenly we get tanked here. I guess our capacity ran out. Edict? No. That's in 73. Long
Construction complete.
time from now. Lots of colony ships just finished, so that's going to tank our energy for sure, but we have enough for like 100 miles, so it's not a big deal. Now I did see this one, yes. Titanic Light Society output plus 25. So let's get that one first of all. Do we have someone with good science? I think we do. You. Yeah, a little bit better. It's not nothing. Let's take it. You're gonna go there, and you can just plop down. Well, pretty much anywhere, since we don't need the adjacency bonus, because we're just gonna do science here. Mark Fark Prime. Weird name, but okay. Let's just look at our sectors. Southern sector. It's a little bit thin. I do want to get that one. Has minerals. So not that one. Just a regular old synth will do. And here we do want the mineral adjacency bonus. So if I put you like there, good. And then maybe get this one for a bit more border friction, so to speak. So that's something we necessarily want, but it's something that we're going to get. Colonize you. Probably going to be I don't think it's gonna matter much. Probably just science. I'll put you there. One, two, three more colony ships. As the Han makes peace with the Morris. We already sent someone there, didn't we? Nothing here, nothing there. That's not within our borders. That one might be okay. Except we can't put that in a sector necessarily. Let me just see here. If we do... No, I can't put them in a sector. Too far removed. So I'm not gonna colonize more up there. Why don't we do... low gravity? It's kind of small now. Bigger. go ahead and colonize that. Moving. You can go down and set up shop here. 2 more. That's good. That guy. Where are you gonna set up your shop? He's okay. Great. And that one, I think. It's gonna be good. Moving, and you. Put you there. Nobody cares. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna tank our energy, for sure.
Research complete.
For about a year. Edict duration, good. Edict capacity, we still want more of that. So yeah, go ahead. Do that. That's disappointing. No more Garanthium ore. We were kind of counting on that for our production here. Am I going to be allowed to finish the production of the forge? I am, it seems. Why did you suddenly not have it? Are you getting eaten? Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think this was the Maggio territory. So why did you suddenly not have it available? Maybe you gave it to a sector and they used it for something? I don't know. Colonies are popping up left and right, and we are probably going to see a deficit here. No, Empire plus 5%. How old are you anyway? 120. You're young. Young and spry. You guarantee independence and non-aggression. These southerners and their alliances. The United Methane Coalition is actually really big. 705 pop and 50 planets. Oops. Yeah, they double the size of those guys. I cannot see how big the Protheran Scourge is. Scourge, I guess. Can I see that in here? "13 planets, no pops. They kill everyone." Celtic and Salami made peace. Okay, so these guys are pretty big as well. They are inferior.
Established.
Which makes me feel
Research
that
complete.
probably the Salami League won that engagement. So we gained a colony there. That would be this one. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to the northern sector, it seems. But before we do so, let's just help them out. Clear out all of this stuff. Actually, what I might do is I might want to keep this and then give some of my older planets which are fully developed conscription. Obviously nothing in reason Neutron. Well, that's kind of awkward. That's a power planet. This one though, for sure, it's gonna go to the northern sector, which you did rename between episodes. It used to be the eastern sector, right? So there you are. You can have that. That was that. And we did get the fighter wings. So let's just do that one, get it out of the way. So Shorax, that was one. These up here we can't really give away easily. That one though. Oh, that was just the new one we just made. Okay. Huh. So we might be forced to give away. But we could give away Skipton, I suppose. But it's gonna hurt us, right? Because we'd only be getting 75% of the energy, as opposed to now get a lot more. Well, I guess I could just make another sector up here. I guess that's what we'll do. Let's make a new sector. That's gonna be you, and you, and you. And honestly, why don't you just take all of this stuff up here? And that's gonna be good enough. It's gonna bring me down to 5 out of 7, which will let us develop these worlds a little bit more intelligently. So instead of just, well, we can still tear down those blockers that we just did, but I'm also going to queue up a lot of robots. Like so, 5 robots. Are you gonna grow them on your own? Don't think so. You're not that synth-like. Navigator
Colony established.
That one's not working.
Colony established. Colony established.
There's a bunch, and now we're at a deficit again. So I want to keep Skipton. Neutron, what was that? That was that one in there, which we cannot do. Well, I guess that where was that planet with this science? Has that not arrived yet? Or did it go into the sector immediately? I think it may have. Yes, I think it did. What's wrong here? That thing's not being worked because I gave the Therian Stone to the sector. But what are they doing with it? I'm gonna worry about that. Yeah, about that in a second. Let's just see. This one. All fairly big. Okay, screw it. I'm going to give that one away. to the northern sector. There you are. Have fun. And then I'm going to develop these myself. Spaceports around. And this is going to be minerals, so queue up a couple of robots. They're only going to grow one by one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Give me a monument to purity first of all. Just to say. And then give me a mine. And a mine. And a processing plant. Which requires an administration. Okay. That's fine. And you down here, you are going to do much of the same. You're going to be building synths and synth and synth, and you're going to get me purity, and probably just science here. So here. Needed the monument here, and clear up a couple of these bad boys. Okay. So let's see here. Skiption has one. What does this mean? The northern sector needs Betharian. Hold on. Why does the northern sector need Betharian? It has no Betharian plants, does it? It's not producing power. At all. Actually, this is not the northern sector. This is the northern sector. I'm still confused though. Why the hell do you want Betharian stone? Unless you built, did you build a Betharian power plant? You're not allowed to. You're supposed to focus on science. Still, it kind of annoys me. This is actually one of the things that they are going to revisit in a future patch. Probably actually the next patch. Where they're gonna make it so that Betharian stone is not a strategic resource, it's a local resource, and you can only build the Betharian power plant on the Betharian stone. And while I like the idea of strategic resources,
Research complete.
and they are going to keep those, just not as many of them. I also think it's a little bit annoying that you have to micromanage quite so much with the strategic resources in terms of the sectors. So I do think it is worth doing to have another pass at that feature. And they're gonna do that at Paradox because they know what they're doing. Let's see, let's just get that out of the way. So cheap. And you have nothing. I'm gonna give you something. So. And we're at plus 50 again. All the colonies are now established. You're going to be destroyer building, and we are doing the cruisers. Here. and a single corvette. I made one corvette too few. System research, as you should, so that's good. That got collapsed accidentally, so let's get the guys together. Inactive building there, yeah. That'll happen. I'll put you there first, get you some real nice happiness going on. And there. We're just gonna take it from there. I don't know if they're consolidating here, Protherans. Yeah, they might be growing down here actually, contesting more of these systems. Funnily enough, they're not going after the Sikit Coalition.
Research
Although
complete.
they start right next door. Vasco Prime, that's that thing. Same deal, you can work that first thing. Scientist up, that's good. And that thing was very quick. Indeed. Construction time, building cost. No, let's just get this stuff. Holy, 54, 90 and 100. We can have all of them for some time, I think. Spaceport's almost done. That one planet which I did give away. Whoops, what's this? That's interesting. The Fikyar are declaring on the Yanari with the help of nation of Samajo. How about that? I assume their allies are in it. The war with the Fikyar, nation of Samajo, still tracks hegemony. I always say homogeny. I don't know why. Hegemony and Fafosan Republic. Okay, so that's actually two wars. The Fafosan Republic is down there. And I could worry about the nation of Samajo being able to really participate. They'd have to come through my territory, which would be no problem whatsoever. I hope that they do. What I really hope, though, is that they'll beat them to a bloody pulp. They're overwhelming now. I hope these guys know what they're doing. I know that they want their territory back, and I appreciate that. And I'm sorry that it was kind of my fault that you lost your territory, but hey, those are the breaks. But if you could break them, then I'd happily take the Wunokon Republican territories for myself. Very happily. Okay, you need to build. Food is no issue. Thing which is gonna upgrade the spaceports like crazy. That's gonna give us the force limit. No colony ships, please. Yeah, those pop-ups are gonna come up quite a lot, I think. And also here. Task force disbanded, okay, so they're no longer hunting us, which is nice. And one way, because I'm still hunting them, probing them. The XCOM people. Oops, paused. Didn't need to do that.